Guys, you're reading the title of this video, and today we're going to be talking about the new Demon Slayer season that is available right now. If you have Netflix, for example, this is where I watched it from, and we have it right here, right? And I'm gonna show you a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not gonna spoil you too much, so don't worry about that. But I did see the Hashira Training arc. I believe that's the name of the current and last available season of Demon Slayer. Right here, that is Tanjiro's face as he is screaming to Muzan Kibutsuji. Let's just play this because this is about the moment in time where the episode is going to end. Right? Uh-oh. Oh my. Oh my. All right. Let's pause it right there. All right. That is the last episode. Episode 8 of the last Demon Slayer season, aka the Hashira Training arc. And number one, if you haven't watched or if you don't know about Demon Slayer, I would heavily advise you to go watch the anime right now. It is absolutely insane. It's so insane, actually, that I am quite upset that we have to wait for so long. I don't know how long exactly, but maybe it's a year or two for the last season of Demon Slayer. And I think what they're going to do, if I remember correctly, what my friend, the good boy of the channel, the good friend of the channel, Famous One told me that they were going to distribute and animate the last segment of the manga in 3 different movies. And well, they made the Mugen Train arc. It was first released as a movie, and then they released, 7 episodes? They kind of elongated or extended the movie into 7 different episodes, and that, I believe, is the season 2 of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. And oh my god, I honestly can't wait for this to be released. That's probably one of the only bad things I have to say about the last season of Demon Slayer is that I am honestly really anxious, and I really need that to be released as soon as possible because they did such an amazing job with these 8 episodes of the Hashira Training arc that, bro, I am in utter disbelief, honestly. Now, let's talk about the good things and the amazing things without spoiling you guys too much about this season that just aired and concluded. Let me first start by saying that there were many moments, more than 3 at the very least, in which I honestly wanted to cry from a good place, right? I think the first moment I can identify is when Tokito and Tanjiro and all the students start throwing paper planes to compete. That scene got me really emotional. That scene, I don't know, just for some reason it really connected with me and gave me a certain hope, and I felt really vulnerable watching that. I don't know. I was honestly about to tear up there. Second of all, Gyomei's backstory, you know, how he was a teacher of like 8 or 7 or several, more than 8 maybe, children in this temple, and how the demon came in and blah, 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 blah. If you know Gyomei's story, you know how it is. If you saw the anime, you know how it is. And that also got me really emotional. I had something here in my chest and in my throat. I was literally about to cry just with how they proceeded to tell that story in the anime. And last but not least, in the last episode got me really emotional from start to finish. And I think it has such a strong ending in the sense that you are left with so much tension and so much anxiety that Look, if it were up to me, I would have never seen this, and I would have seen this season already when the next and final season, if they're going to do it with short or long episodes, or if they're going to release 3 movies. I just wish that material would already be released, because honestly, I cannot wait. It ended in such a manner that all I want to do is seriously binge what is yet to be released. Honestly. And in many moments of that episode, I felt kind of like anger. I felt hope. I felt very different and conflicting things, all of which I literally felt like I needed to cry or make a battle cry of some sorts, because I was really affected by what happens in the 8th and last episode of the Hashira Training arc. The only constructive criticism I could give about this segment or this last available season is I think they kind of rushed certain things. And I do understand like the TikTok nature of like current anime, right? Everything needs to be pretty quick. The story needs to be told quickly. And maybe there is a disregard of tempo and of telling a good story in a good pacing or in a moderate pacing. What I just want to say is I thought the pacing was too fast. And I believe they could have done this instead of 8 episodes. Maybe they could have given us 12 or 13 episodes. But nonetheless, that is a very minor critique or criticism I have to offer, and it's only my opinion. And it could also be very valid that the way that they executed it and the way that they told this story, this arc in only 8 episodes was flawless. I'm here to say that Ufotable, the studio responsible of animating this, they're always doing an incredible job from the beginning of the anime towards right now the end. And the Mugen Training arc, amazing movie. Every single season has been absolutely amazing. The story, I just believe it to be it's a very good story, and it's also told and delivered in a very good manner as well. And let's go and let's talk about the animation, the fight sequences, the character detail, the environmental detail, the colors that they use, the way that they're animating is honestly top tier. I mean, there's nothing I am going to say bad about how it is presented. Both the fighting sequences, the fighting animations, and just everything down to the minor details. I love it. It's so crisp. It's so fluid. It's so well done. The only criticism I have, again, is just that I felt it was too fast-paced for my criteria or my opinion. I would honestly score this Hashira Training arc, I would give it a 9.9 out of 10. Easy. It's not perfect. That's why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10. There are very minor things that I would change, mainly the pacing. But in every single other department, it excels. So I honestly can't wait for the next season. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to develop and release it, but hopefully the sooner the better, because I do not want to be waiting 1 or 2 years for this masterpiece to come out or to get released. And that's it. Hashira Training arc, absolutely insane. To anybody who hasn't watched Demon Slayer or doesn't know what Demon Slayer is, I would heavily advise you to go check it out. The anime is absolutely insane. The manga is also absolutely insane. And yeah, these were my thoughts, commentaries, observations, and how much I enjoyed watching the new and last season of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hashira Training arc. If you want me to review, or if you want me to talk about other things about the anime or different anime, please leave a comment down below. It's free. It will always be free. And with that being said, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope that no matter where it is that you're tuning in from, no matter what country or continent you might be in, I hope that you are in your happy and safe place. And with that being said, I will see you in the next YouTube video. Pow! Peace!